Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Katie and I'm from South Africa, and I'll be sharing a little bit of my story, my life, and everything else. So, a few years ago, we moved to a little town and we loved it so much we decided to make our life family. 2 years ago, we had to make the decision, are we going to leave or are we going to stay there? We decided to stay no matter the situation and circumstances became very, very difficult on us. And I got a business down there, or had a business down there. I had to decide to close down the business. I had a house in Cape Town, and because of our financial difficulties, we had to sell the house. We were behind on the bond, or the mortgage, the loan, the whatever you want to call it. So, yeah, we had to sell it, and as the tenant also decided she didn't want to pay for the next 3 months left of her lease. Mm, so we had no income, anything like that for 3 months. It was insane. We had to borrow money from people for rent, for food, for just basic life. And it was the most difficult thing that we've ever gone through. There was a point that we couldn't even get our kids to school. And yeah, it was I'm sure there's many other people that goes through things like this, but for us was a first, and it was a difficult 4 years. It was fun in between, it was enjoyable in between, but it was heartbreaking. It was just pulled us out, it just pulled us apart, in the sense of it took a lot from us, that especially we're both in our marriage, and in the time of being married 13 years, 14 years, yeah. And all of the things that we accumulated had to be sold and just went crumbling down. Our wardrobes we had to sell, um furniture we had to sell, our sofa, couches, things like that. But yeah, and then when we sold the house, it was so bad. Not my mindset per se, but it just was so bad that we couldn't even think straight as to how we plan things. So eventually, within almost a year, all the money that we got out from the house was gone, and we had to make the decision to call it quits down there. And we had to like immediately pull the kids from school, and move down back to Cape Town. We had to live then with family or people. Yeah, that was not a healthy situation. We couldn't even shower. The showering was not made comfortable. Bathing, washing, something like such you want to call it. We had to join a gym just to shower comfortably and have internet to look for work and so forth. Eventually, my husband got a job. It was a very, very low paying job. So low paying that it was almost not in. It was basically not enough to get a place, but because of the little bit that was left over, we had to use all of the money as a deposit for a place and upfront rental. So yeah, we put all that into rehabilitating our life, and that's what we've been doing, just working on rehabilitating our life, and working towards getting back what we accumulated at a young age. I was 21 years old, he was also in his 20s, and to be in your 30s and not have it anymore was difficult for us. It was hard, it was geez, and everybody just throwing those daggers at us was yeah, it wasn't easy. So we are here now. The kids lost a year out from schooling. They had to redo the year. The eldest, he's trying to navigate himself with the online schooling, and I'm trying to help him navigate, but still he's trying mentally. I don't know what's happening there with him. Myself, I'm still out of work, so that is why I'm here talking to you guys. My husband, he got a different job now. It is a bit better paying, but yet again, it just pays It just pays for the rental basically, and then school fees and some other few must do's, must payments. Um, yeah, it's difficult. Oh, some people would say it's difficult, but if you believe in God and you believe that He can turn your situation around and He can give you the peace and He can take away the worry and He can take away the stress, He can take away the anxiety, then you've got everything. You've got everything. I mean, every day I say thank you for the roof over my head. I say thank you for the bed, for the room where my bed is in. I just say thank you for the space because a few months back the space was so difficult. I just say thank you for everything that that I have in comparison to the shortcomings. Yes, a person is reminded daily by the shortcomings, but are you gonna let your shortcoming overcloud something you cried over not too long back? No. You say your grace is sufficient for me every day, all day. And that is what I love by. I love with gratitude. I'm grateful. I'm just grateful for even the little that we have. And I know God can. He can turn it around because He's done it. He could have thrown us aside, but He didn't. He was there with us in it all and He helped us through it. I could have just lost myself much more, but yeah, He brought me through, He brought us through, and we are thankful and we are grateful. So remain grateful, live with gratitude, and remember, no matter what anybody does to you, we are better, you are better. You're better than your situation. You're better than the mishap. You're better than the downfall. Know that you can pick yourself up. Know that it doesn't stay that way. I'm a living testimony, and later on in doing this, when I get a little bit more comfortable, I will get more into the story and share more and yeah, just open up more. I am about doing this because it's obviously my first time, but I have spoken about my story over and over, and I guess it's just different sitting out in front of a camera and knowing there's other people on the other side that you don't know. Yeah, it just gives you that type of breathing. But I'm here to speak my truth. I'm here to show people that there is light in the darkness. There is light in the darkness. And even if it's just that small little bit of light, go towards it. Because that is how I found my light in my darkness. I pushed through and pushed through. I pushed through the depression. I pushed through the anxiety. I pushed through the suicidal thoughts. I pushed through it all. And sometimes it does want to push back, but I just push back again because I'm stronger. We are more powerful than we think. We are capable and we are able. So please like, subscribe, so that I can share more of my story with you guys. Thank you.